Hey everybody, I'm just setting up. If you're watching the replay, hi, how you doing? This is Magical Butterfly Spirit here. Thank you for watching the replay. Go ahead and jump to your timestamps after you watch the pick up how portion, and I appreciate you guys watching. All right, got my mic set up. Gonna move my hair because it has a tendency to hit static when I put it right there on the mic. Gonna sage up. Oh, let me log in so I can see my own chat. I have ocean wave sounds playing in the background. If it's too loud, please let me know. Okay, that's loading up. Hello, Apollo. Thank you so much for joining. I don't know who it is. Jess, hey Jess. Hey Fate. Hey Aria. Thanks for coming back. Okay, so do you guys hear the ocean noise? Is it too loud? Because if so, I could turn it down. My video yesterday cut out. It's available on the replay. If you go to my channel, it's available there. All right, all right, all right. You guys get to listen to my little razzle dazzle as I get started. All right, we are good to go. I'm assuming this background noise of the ocean is not loud because no one said so. Is that correct? Would you guys like to use stickers as your pick-a-pal? Yes, no? Or we could do the fairy oracles. I have a bucket of stickers. Or, yeah, those are the options. Like the fairies? Yeah, I know you like the fairies. All right, we'll go with the fairies. All right, Yemaya is here, present, and ready to go. Archangel Gabrielle will be protecting us during this reading. Just have to scoot for a second. My apologies. All right, pal number one is gonna be. I'm gonna read the Yemaya description. I just feel like I should, but pal number one. Illumination. All right. Pal number two, we have perfect setting. And pal number three, oof. I'm getting the vibe. I'm getting it. Okay, pal number three, make a decision. All right. Now let's move on to Okay. Y'all can see all the books I own from all the tarot decks. It's like a little mini library. All right, Yemaya. Yemaya. It was 333 when I clicked in on the video. Nice. I like that. Yay. What number is Yemaya? I'm going to go ahead and read Yemaya to y'all. I just don't remember her number. And the smart thing to do would be to pull her card prior to doing this reading. But hey. All right. Yemaya, the goddess of awakening. Temple high priestess, element water. Goddess Yemaya controls the ocean, the amniotic fluids that nurture us before we know ourselves. The healing, loving energy of this Yoruba mother Orisha never leaves you. And Orisha means deity or goddess. Angelica. Angelica is from high school, guys. She was my BFF from high school. All right, wake up, awaken now to get your true self. Are those tears of joy or sorrow? Let them out. Yemaya swallows your tears. Embodiment. You are vibrating at a higher frequency, so you see everything different. You are vibrating at a higher frequency, so you see everything differently. This is Goddess Rising. You are waking up, and once you have experienced awakening, you can never go back to not knowing. All right? That's getting us into the Yemaya groove. And since we have more people, which I was going to do anyway, I'm going to show the cards again. This will be pile number 1, which is illumination. Put a little bit closer for y'all. Fate. Pile number 2, perfect setting. She'll never tell. And pile number 3, make a decision. All right. So we're going to get started with pile number 1, illumination. I'll put this back here for y'all. And of course, I'm going to be using the Mermaid cards. But I think I'm going to start with Oracle. It feels like I'm going to do some Oracle and a song for pile number 1. It might change up for pile 2 or 3, but this is what I'm getting for pile 1. All right, so pile 1, let's see. Beyonce featuring Shakira, Beautiful Liar. He said I'm worth it, his one desire. I know things about that him you wouldn't want to read about. He kissed me, his one and only. Yes, beautiful liar. Tell me how you tolerate the things you just found out about. We'll never know. Why are we the ones who suffer? I have to let go. He won't be the one to cry. Okay. Beautiful liar. And then let's go ahead with some oracle cards. I'm going to tilt this down a bit so you can see the cards as I pull them out. That's what she said. All right. It's True Love, which is ironic after that song. Love Bomb. Nope. Tricky Toxic. I have Trick and Toxic right here on the corner. And I'm getting Tricky Toxic. Someone has a really cute puppy who's watching. Well, or a dog that's watching. Commitment. Moving to the next level. Aria is hitting the jackpot. She's going for all 3 piles. Twin Flame. Oh. It's a twin flame reading. I don't. I groan because reading twin flames is like, it's the energy is so confusing. For instance, the Shakira song, beautiful liar, but then we also have is true love, you know? Um, I don't like you, it says, but also it's a lie. Oh, okay. So beautiful liar as in I got it. They're lying about their feelings. Your spiritual collective is on this for some reason. The spiritual collective is like, yeah, they could play all they want, but we know them. We know who they are. All right, pile number one. Messages from Yemaya, mermaids, and sirens. For pile number one. We already got twin flame connection. So do you want me to pull love cards first? Yep. You gotta get all pile one. Ooh, child. You getting a full on reading. All right. Honeymoon. Attraction. Yeah, I just heard that song from Shy. Beautiful attraction, but to my satisfaction. Very soon. And if I ever fall soulmate again. Y'all like my singing? Children. Don't 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 tell me the truth. I know I know what my singing sounds like. You're supposed to lie and say it's great. Separation. All right. The sun. Page of Cups. And Eight of Cups. All right. Pile number one. Uh, Pile number one. All right. So this is definitely a twin flame connection. This is you're fixing his words. I don't know. You know, remember the first season of American Idol when everybody was terrible, like the first 2 weeks or so. I always knew I will nail that season, that first week, when all the bad singers. I was like, hey, they haven't seen me yet. So, all right, my ancestors are laughing at that. All right, the reason why I'm sighing, right, and this is why twin flames is so tricky. And remember, we had tricky toxic. Um, you're not gonna want to hear what I'm about to say, which is funny. And again, we're going back to the song Shakira, right? Beautiful Liar. You don't want this relationship. So you're hoping I pull out the Tower card, the Devil, right? You probably saw the separation and you were like, "Oh, I know it." But this relationship is a good relationship. Is it complicated? Yes. But is it worth having? Yes, it's very much so. The messages from Yamaya, right, is that this is true love and stop playing games and acting like you don't want it. Because you want it. You definitely want it. You definitely want to, because I know it's my job to know, Jess. You're acting like what they want you to do, right? Is in the beginning of the Little Mermaid, and she was like, "But Daddy, I love him." And you know, she snuck off to Ursula because she was like, "No matter what, I'm gonna be with this guy that I met for 10 minutes." And you're more like King Titan, saying that's ridiculous. You know, a human, like you know, like that's you. You're King Titan when you should be Ariel. And they want you to be Ariel. They want you to remember what it's like to be young in love before you had all the complications in your life that made you judgmental and jaded about being in love with someone. because you're stacking everything that you've done in the past. Um, you're like putting it all on this person who hasn't done anything yet, so it's not even fair. And you're assuming all this bad things that's going to happen to you, and it's not. So we're going back again to beautiful liar. You're the liar. And you probably saw this too and was like, oh, I knew it. I knew he was the liar. And it's like, no, it's you. It's you. This is a twin flame separation that is being reunited. Just who's this man? Really? And and you your spiritual team is working. Normally they work behind the scene, but they took over. I don't remember if it was Scorpio reading or my Sagittarius reading and the extended that I did, which is on Patreon. And I was like, they're taking over this, whether you want to or not. And it's here now. They're taking over this. This is more like a memo. 99.999% of the time, it's free will. You might do a reading, and it's really up to you, like what you want to do with that information. The messages from Yemaya is this is just a memo in case you want to know that this twin flame relationship is going to happen one way or the other. So go ahead and keep acting all innocent and acting like you don't know. But it doesn't matter because watch what happens. It's going to get sticky. It's going to be dramatic. There will be drama. You'll be pulling out your hair. And it's mainly because you're fighting it. And they don't care. They don't care. They're like, and the reason why they don't care in this situation is because they're so tired of you in the nicest way possible. They're like, we've guided them, we've helped them, we pushed them along, but they keep resisting, and we don't have the time to be dealing with this anymore. It's like a toddler and the parent says, "Yeah, you could dress yourself." But then like 45 minutes later, they're still putting on a sock and then the parent's like, "Okay, I got to go. I can't take this." And they dress them. So you're the toddler and the spiritualist collective is decided that you're going to wear this outfit today to school and they don't care if you like it or not. They are angry is a nice word to say how they're feeling right now. They're like, we gave you a whole bunch of chances. We even let you pick a soulmate. We even let you pick a soulmate. We said, all right, she doesn't want the twin flame or he doesn't want the twin flame. That's fine. Here's a soulmate for you. And you're like, I don't want that either. And they're like, this can't be. This can't be. I'm done. I'm done. And here's right. Don't fight it. For once, it's gonna be a happy life. It's gonna be a happy life, happy home. We had honeymoon, we had children. It's soulmate, and then from my own oracle cards, twin flames. I mean, it's good stuff. Time to commit. Three of Wands. Moving. Are you moving? This is a different message. Moving to a new job. Somebody's moving to a new job or traveling to a new job or they travel for their job. The Chariot. Where y'all going? It's a vacation. Somebody's has a vacation plan. Strength. Is somebody avoiding Thanksgiving dinner with your family? Are y'all pray for straight? Queen of Wands. Very stubborn energy. You're going on vacation next week? Enjoy. Eight of Wands and Three of Cups. I just went Jamaican for a second. I'm sorry. Three of Cups and Eight of Wands and Knight of Cups. Yeah, and then let me tilt this down so y'all could see, and then the Nine of Cups up here, and then the Seven of Swords. I'm gonna, speaking of King Titan, I'm gonna show y'all what I'm seeing. All right, because I don't think y'all believe me. I just heard first come love, then come marriage, then come pile one with the baby carriage. And KISSING. I just heard the R-rated version of that. FU. Finish the rest. All right, so Eight of Wands, Three of Cups, Seven of Swords. This is you. Nine of Cups. This is them. I should do it like this. Nine of Cups. This is your spiritual team. Queen of Wands. Let's do it like this. All right, and then let's see which card. Ten of Swords. This is what you think everything is. Everything. Anybody that comes into your life, you're expecting chaos, turmoil, drama. Right? All right, so they want me to pull the Three of Wands. Okay. This person is currently traveling towards you. They got things that they need to clear up. I'm laughing because it's relating to another reading I did. They have things that they need to clear up, and they're some have already started it. It feels like they're like going back and forth with it, like they know they need to do it, but they're not ready to take the step, but they really want to do it, back and forth like this, right? That's why it's the Nine of Cups. Like the energy is there for them to do it, to move forward. They're being propelled with Three of Wands energy, but and of course the spiritual collective is as well is propelling this, but they're still not 100% there. I'll give it like 40%. You, my love, is creating with your thoughts and your words a Ten of Swords situation that's not there. This is not even here, but you're creating it. Therefore, you're manifesting it. It could be, let's say, drama from a baby mama, like they have a child with a parent, they're co-parenting, and you're just assuming that's going to be drama. Or they could be in a relationship right now that they're trying to get out of, and you're assuming that it's going to be so dramatic and so much trauma, and they're going to bust out your windows that you don't want to get involved. So you're manifesting drama because you're expecting drama. And yesterday, if you guys were watching the reading, we talked about one of your spiritual powers is your voice and your creative thoughts, right? Being used for manifestation. Then you have your friends telling you what a great person this is, and you're ignoring it. You have your intuition telling you to go towards this person, you're ignoring it. And you have wishes being granted because you want a love of your life, but you're not even realizing that this is this person because they're not showing up with a bow tie and a suit and flowers. When Ariel, when Ariel, no, when Ariel first met Eric, he got flung off the boat and he looked like a mess. You know, he was all sea worn. I don't know. He drowned. He nearly drowned. So he looked terrible. And they washed up on the shore, and she's staring at him when he looks his worst, and she's falling in love with him. And you're seeing your person at their worst. The timing is not what you want, but it is what it is, you know. So you're at a place right now where your spiritual team is saying, I will not have it. And it's, you could fight it and it'd be harder, or you could just go with the flow. And the way to go with the flow is to not think about it. That's the way to go with the flow. Don't worry about it. Don't think about it. Don't think about should I or shouldn't I, or if they call, should I answer? If they call, answer the phone. If you see them on the street, say hello. If you want to speak to them, call them, speak to them. Like, don't overthink it, because it honestly doesn't feel like you can do anything wrong, because there's so many fail safe in place by the spiritual collective to make this happen. And the majority of this has to do with your person getting their life together to be with you. And for some people, it's good. I got very soon, but very soon, the way divine timing works, it doesn't work as human time. Very soon to me would be like within the month. Divine timing, they think it's like a year is very soon. So I wouldn't be stuck on the word very soon. Just know that it's in the process that is happening. All right. So I'm gonna move on to pal number 2, which is perfect setting. Pal number 2, perfect setting. Let me catch the chat before I move on. Yeah, I know. Jess is in the closet somewhere, hiding. She's curled up in a ball. All right. Arya, I don't think you listened to what I said. Do we have to go over pile number 1? You're creating this energy where you are creating the drama. So maybe the spiritual team is not trying to get you away from your person. You know? Just think about it. Just think about it. All right, so perfect setting, pile number 2. I just ruined Arya day. She was like, I was on plan A and now I don't know what plan I'm on. All right. I'm just saying, it's just if you resonated with the rest of the information that I gave in pile 1, except for being with that person, then give it a thought about what I said. It might take you having to replay and watch this video again. If he's toxic, if he's hitting on you, or I don't know, anything that's criminal, that's not what I'm talking about here. So if, God forbid, if that's your situation, then no, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about just your run-of-the-mill, normal F-boy energy, where they're still doing stupid stuff, but if you clean them up, they will be a good match. And it's not you cleaning them up, it will be themselves cleaning them up. That's what I'm talking about. And also, don't wait for that person like to clean up their act. Go out, have fun, go out on dates, do what you want to do. All right, pile 2, we got the 10 of cups. All right, so then don't listen. You know your life better than me, so then don't listen to what I just said. Okay. 8 of cups. 4 of wands. Love is in the air. Love is in the air. Let me move this down. Pile 2. Love is in the air. It's not just pile one. Four of Swords. Ten of Swords. This feels like new energy. I just heard out with the old, in with the new. So Ariel, this might be for you. Make the effort. Keep an open mind. Chemistry. Deception. With the moon on the top of the deck. So I'm going to go ahead and take that. Trust. Thank you. Soulmate. New old. New old love and new love. Heart to heart. This is more Siren energy. How one was more Yemaya. This is more Siren energy. You're bringing in a love in your life. Where I was saying in Power One, where I was saying they're using the voice to create drama that's not there. You're creating, you're manifesting your soulmate. Is someone from your past? So that's why we have new old love, and it's someone in your future. So you have two. You have two. All right. So the one from your past, can y'all see? I just moved it over. Yeah. The one from your past is your soulmate. They might be in a relationship because I have the Four of Wands. But it's not like they were cheating on you. You haven't spoken to them in so long. And I have a feeling that they're gonna be drawn to reach out to you. Like when you just kind of like, I wonder what happened to so and so, and like you think about it again a couple of days later, like or you hear a song that reminds you of them, and then like things just start to build and build on top of each other, where you feel like the urge to look for them on social media, or if you have their phone number, call them. I think that's what's going to happen here, because you're calling in your soulmate, and they're gonna reach out to you. It's somebody that deceived you in the past, but they're I don't want to say a different person, but a more mature and responsible being. The question is, are you going to trust them? If you're wondering if you should trust them, it depends on how deep it is. Because even if you can trust them now, the scar might be so deep that you don't even want to revisit it again. But that person that hurt you in the past is a soulmate, and they're being compelled to reach out to you. It's like they're comparing you to who they're with now, or if they just left a relationship, they're like, such and such will never have done that. Such and such would have been, Pal 2 would have been like a great girlfriend or boyfriend when we were together. They treated me right. They did this, they did that. They're thinking about all the qualities that you have, and they're comparing it with the person that they were with or they're currently with, and they're gonna be just drawn to you. Okay, and then we also have, so that's old love, old new love, and then we have new love, where this is somebody that is not gonna look how you expect them to look. This is gonna be someone that I don't know, like maybe you like jock sporty guys, like broad shoulders, football types. Maybe that's your type. And this person is more like a gamer, where they're like slim shoulders, some muscular arms, but like not stocky. It's like the total opposite of what you normally like. Um, and because of that, you're not going to take them seriously. It's going to be more of a friendship. They don't want me to use the word friendship, but it's going to be like a casual vibe with them. You're going to get to know them better on a casual level. They're going to get to know you better on a casual level. And that's where the attraction is going to come in. And you're being asked to make the effort, but just because they're not your type does not mean that they're not someone that you could be with. Because I have the Ten of Cups, the Eight of Swords, and the Chariot, and also have the Four of Swords as well. Look how Eric is looking at Ariel. Ariel's sleeping, and Eric is staring at her. You are gonna be blindsided by this. It might be someone you already know, crushing on you on the sidelines. Because Eric is staring hard, and she's like napping. She could care less, But look what happens. They get married. So they're coming. They're coming fast because the chariot is like it's moving. Chariot doesn't always mean like movement. It could mean something is coming towards you, but doesn't mean that it's happening right at this time. The way these horses are galloping, and Ariel's the one that's holding the reins. So it's gonna go from you not sure, right, to like, hold up, let me get you to the church so we can get married. So keep an open mind. Be open to being with someone that's not your typical person that you're attracted to, because you might be surprised. You really might be surprised. All right, so should I move on from power two? Yes, they said I'm complete. All right, so we're moving on to pal number three. You see the difference in pal one and pal two, which is why I groaned when I said pal one, because I was like, twin flame readings are a bit more chaotic when it comes to like picking up the energies and the duality of it, whereas pal two was so easy breezy. All right, pal number three. Make a decision. Oh, this card is gorgeous. Make a decision. Pal 3, make a decision. Hmm. What are you avoiding, Pal 3? Something big. Inner power. Give me the courage and the power to do what must be done. Yeah. Something big. Inner child, allow me to give compassion and love to that little one. Let me attend to his deepest needs and feelings. Your inner child was triggered. That's why you're hiding from this decision. Sacrifice. Sometimes surrender is painful. God's cutting away all that needs to go. Illusions, obsessions, addictions. It's a sacrifice to love. Your Gemini self is having issues. Speaking of non duality, let your authentic humanity shine forth while also bowing to your inner divine. You could become fluent at doing both. That's funny. All right. Oh, if anybody's interested in getting a personal reading, during this live. You could go ahead and cash up. I forgot to mention that. Information is in the description, or one of the mods will. Fate will do it. Fate got it. Fate got it. How three? What is this energy? You really are hiding from something, because you're hiding from me right now. Hold on. It's a lot of chaos in your life. I just heard Mary J. Blige's song, No More Drama in My Life. Three of Swords. The Moon. You're definitely hiding. This is the Mermaid pal. Eight of Wands. Pal 1 was Yemaya. Pal 2 was the Sirens. This is the Mermaids. Eight of Wands. I need a download. 1 second. It's time. Ooh. It's it's time for you to move on. You know you need to move on. You're scared to move on. The choice is yours, but you know the right thing to do. You're scared that if you move forward, you will always be alone. That's not true. All those sleepless nights where you cried yourself to sleep, we were there for you. We caressed you and held you tight as you cried out your tears at night in your pillows. We would like you to take that energy and transmute it and turn it into a voice of power and strength. No more sacrifice for you, my child. You have the power inside of you, you just don't know. Over the next upcoming months, we're giving you the courage that you need to make your final choice. The choice is yours, but we're helping you see what is hidden so you know which choice to make. Pile 3. So whatever decision that you've been trying to do is it feels family, it feels love. But there's a definite one person is a job. If there's a definite letting go of someone that you care about. If it's a job, then it's you're scared that if I leave this job, I won't get a better job, or I won't get paid, or I won't find a new job, or whatever. So you, if for that person who's thinking about their job, but for everybody else, this is relationship based, family, friends, maybe even coworkers, a lover, a partner, an ex-partner. There's somebody or a group of people that you know you need to release out of your life, and you're scared to do so, because if you let go of your friends, who are not really your friends, they're more like frenemies, but if you let them go, that means I won't get new friends. Or if I break up with my guy, that means I won't get a new guy. Or if I get a divorce, that means I'll be alone and never be married again. Or who will help me take care of my kids? Who will help financially? I'm so used to this lifestyle, and if I make the decision to take this out of my life, I'm the one who's gonna suffer. They're gonna keep going in their life. They're gonna keep succeeding. They're gonna date somebody else. They're gonna have everything that they want, and I'm gonna look like Boo Boo the Fool, and I'm gonna regret it for the rest of my life. And you think that's the decision that you have. You think is be alone or be in a relationship and suffer, or be at a job that you hate, or being on unemployment for the next year. Like you, it's so extreme. The options for you. It's not, but you think it is. And you've been holding this a lot inside. Like Aria, the way she has, like, remember right before she got her voice back, she went 3 days without her voice. For 3 is important in this. Two of Swords. You have to make a decision. It's not like you could. This is something that you could avoid. You have to make a decision. Two of Swords and the make a decision card. And non-duality. This is inedible. In, inedible. Inevitable. You know what I mean. You can't avoid it. You can't avoid it. The world, yeah, this is gonna come to an end on its own. So it's far better for you to take charge. They just told me you think, oh, well, but take care of it on its own. That's a good thing. No, no, that's a bad thing. The things that you're worried about that's gonna happen if you don't make a decision, it might come true. Versus if you look at all the possible choices in front of you and you make the best choice for you, then it's going to lead you on a different path. If you don't do anything, then you're going to get anything. You're going to just get whatever. You're not it's not a good thing that it's going to end on its own. You're going to get the scraps, you know, when everybody else is, if it's okay, so if this was a friend group, right? And you know how toxic these friends are, but you don't want to say anything, you don't want to speak up, you also don't want to leave the group because you know that they talk about people behind their back. So you're worried that if I say anything, I'm going to be the target. So you don't. So you're like, okay, I'm just going to sit back and do nothing. Nothing is you becoming the target. Versus if you make the decision to leave that friends group, it doesn't even matter if you're the target or not. You're done. You're done with them. You move on. You're gonna let them be toxic together, and they're gonna talk about you for a week, and then they're gonna move on with their lives to the next person. Versus if you stay in that friend group, then they're gonna keep pummeling you for months and maybe years because now they have a new punching bag. That's just one example. Um, but that's what I mean by, yeah, it's gonna come to an end, but it's not gonna be in your favor. Versus if you make a decision that is for your favor, then you'll get out of the situation that you've been avoiding. Four of Cups. Ooh, it was in a reverse, but pile three. You see how you have the 3 cups up here, and Ariel's focus up here, and but you have this 1 cup here to the side that she's not looking at. This is the option that you should pick. You're not looking at this option. You're looking at all the bad options. There's an option that's not bad or not as bad because I don't know how serious this is, but it's an option that will get you out of the situation that you're in or ease the decision that you have to make. And it's this option that you could, on the low energy end, live with, and on the high energy end, rejoice in, you know? But it's not the poison that's in these cups, which is what you see. You're being asked to pray on it, meditate on it, talk to a mentor or somebody that you actually trust their opinions on, someone that you know is not ego based, that can talk to you and be honest with you and help you think outside of the narrow viewpoint that you're currently having. King of Swords. He's cute, ain't he? He is cute. If you were worried, if you're in a relationship and you were worried that if I stay in this relationship, I won't be with anybody else, I could tell you there is somebody else. And if it's a friendship, there is another friend for you, but this feels more like love on this King of Swords. There is definitely somebody else for you, pile 3, but you got to get out of what the situation that you're in, and pile. You got to get out of the situation that you're currently in, and you have to make that decision. 10 of Cups. That's what I'm saying. If you make the decision, it's gonna work out. It's gonna work out for you. All right. So that's it for pal number 3, my mermaid pal. I'm gonna go ahead and check the comments before I go. No, you can't be out here quitting without another job. No one's saying that. But the option would be go look for another job while you're making your decisions, because what if they decide to lay you off? Then you're really stuck. So now you're without a job, and it's something where you knew you should have been out of. All right, I think I got everybody. I don't know. Y'all were saying a lot. So I don't know if I catch everybody. I'll go through the live chat. It's gonna upload tomorrow because it's apparently it takes 24 hours to upload. So I'll go over the live chat and I'll answer anybody questions in there if I miss anybody. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate. Yeah, well, ask yourself this, Aria. What is the worst that could happen? Ask yourself that. Like really dig deep. What is the worst that could happen? And then see if that's even realistic. Because sometimes our imagination is far greater than what reality is. All right? That's my guru tip of the day. All right, thank you guys so much. Until next time. Bye.